Hello everybody! I haven't made a video in over a year, so I thought I would for fun. And I'm playing Magic the Gathering, so I'll show you a little deck that I've been working on. As you can see, red-green lands, should be green-red lands really, I suppose. But it's a land-based deck that focuses on Zendikar's Royal, which we will go find now, which is a really fun enchantment. Basically, every time you put a land down, you also get a 2/2 green elemental token, which means that playing land is the most super valuable thing ever. And it just gives you a huge amount of momentum, basically this single card. So I thought I'd build something around it. Obviously, this is a land-based deck, and with a land-based deck comes ramp and stuff, but let's go through the cards. So, Molten Vortex, really useful when we don't need the additional lands. While we ramp up quite early, we don't really need all 23 lands on the board. It's really useful to be able to have a ping. We don't have anything else to play turn one, so if you get it in your opening hand turn one, it's so good for those aggro decks. And that's basically what the card's there. As I say, this is a brew, playing around with it, we'll see. It doesn't come up a lot of the time, but when it does come up, it has been useful so far. Second is Animus Awakening. This is a card that is super hit and miss, but it's really fun when it works. When you've got Zendikar's Roll down, the idea is you can cast this for a lot of mana, get loads of mana onto your board, and then have loads of 2/2s. And then if you've got Spell Mastery active, you can also cast with that mana. It works sometimes, and then other times you've spent all your mana and it misses everything because we've already gathered most of the forest and stuff from the deck, and there's only 23 lands. Yeah, we're working on it. Peerless Mirror is the next, because Peerless Mirror is amazing. It's like the best 2-drop in the format, arguably. We've got Evolutionary Leap, so we can sack it, deal 2 damage, find a big creature. There's lots of synergy involved. It's just a solid 2-drop. Herald of the Pantheon. We're running a few enchantments. There's only 6, I think, that can actually be hit by this, because Molten Vortex obviously isn't affected. But we need 2-drops. We need something to be able to play early to deal with those aggro decks. It means that if we do have Zendikar Royal in our hand, we can cast it a turn earlier, which is super useful, because it essentially means we're getting 1 more 2/2 out of it. Plus a little bit of life gain. Everyone likes a little bit of life gain. Gatecreeper Vine. Really useful when you need to find lands and continually have lands. That's basically the idea. This deck, you want to be dropping a land every single turn. Missing a land drop sucks for this deck. So we have Gatecreeper Vine. Moving on. Elvish Visionary. Again, we need 2-drops. We want stuff we can sack for Evolutionary Leap. We want chump blockers. It draws a card. It's just lots of good stuff. It keeps momentum going. And yeah, 2-drop. Yay. Evolutionary Leap. Talked about this a little bit. This is great because beyond our sort of 2-droppy things here and our Reclamation Sage, all the rest of our stuff is fairly big, but we don't have a lot of it. So we want to be able to search for it. Hence, Evolutionary Leap. It also means when you're the target of any ability, if a creature's about to die, just leave a forest up. It dies, but you still draw a card off of it, so works pretty well. Nissa, obviously, we have a hell of a lot of land, which means that Nissa's going to be really, really good, especially her ultimate. Her ultimate, you just win if you get there. If not, you're just drawing cards, getting more value, or just 4/4s. Nissa's a great card. Be careful when you activate her. Make sure that you don't play your land for the turn before you play her, and you'll be sweet. Reclamation Sage, we only have one of these. This is because we have a Woodland Bellower in our deck, and we can search for it. So Woodland Bellower is also Reclamation Sage in this deck, though it could, be any of the previous things we mentioned. That's why it's there. There's some pesky enchantments we might want to get rid of, some auras, things like that. So you can just Reclamation Sage, and everything's better. Then what else? We have 4 Nissa's Pilgrimage, of course. This ramps you by a turn, so on turn 3 you can play 2 mana, essentially, and search for another one. So you'll play 1 in your hand, you'll get 1 out of your deck and play it, and then you'll get another one out of your deck into your hand. Really good card. Really awesome when you have the Zendikar Royal down, because you get 2/2s that turn. And just great ramp. So first onto our first big guy, we've got Zendikar Incarnate. Basically the reason we run red in the first place, and his power is equal to the number of lands you control. We end up controlling a lot of lands very quickly. He's a 4-drop. We can cast him quite early on. He gets big very, very quick. And he's a nice target, because if he's getting targeted, it means that the Outland Colossus isn't getting targeted. But whatever. Traitorous Instinct. Again, this is an if maybe at the moment. The idea is we don't have a lot of just big removal, and combine Traitorous Instinct with our Evolutionary Leap, and we can just grab their creature, sack it, draw a card of ours, we've removed theirs, we've even attacked with it maybe. They've blocked. Super, super sweet stuff, but it just doesn't come up a lot. And when you're stuck with these two in your hand, I'm just not happy with having a card that's entirely dependent on another card to work, but it's in here for now. It's fun. It works. 2 Outland Colossus. Outland Colossus is just big. That's it. It's huge. It can only be blocked by one creature at a time. There's not many things that will outblock it, especially once it's renowned. It just smashes through anything. We can search for them, so we've grabbed one of them. Obviously, 3 Zendikar Royals. This is obviously the staple for a Zendikar Royal-based deck. I've explained that. Then we have the Woodland Bellower. Again, just a big guy, gets the Reclamation Sage. If we don't want the Reclamation Sage, we can draw a card, we can search for a land, there's lots of stuff we can do. And then onto the land base. So, this land base might surprise people a little bit, in the fact that we have 4 Evolving Wilds. So, 6 mountains, 11 forests, 2 crags, and 4 Evolving Wilds. So, DeathBy Lemmings, why don't you have any gates? Gates suck, or at least for this. We don't want to play a land that can't immediately be activated, right? And it can't immediately be tapped for mana. Oh, but wait a minute, you're playing Evolving Wilds. Yeah, I know I'm playing Evolving Wilds. The reason we're playing Evolving Wilds is when we have Zendikar Royals in play, you can play Evolving Wilds, crack it, find another land, a forest or whatever, from your library, and play that, giving you 2 2/2s when you should normally have had 1. And that is why I make the exception for Evolving Wilds. The gates are just a little bit too slow, and honestly, you don't really need them. I mean, what? You need red mana for 3 things in this deck? You really don't need the red mana. And there's, you've got a much higher chance of getting forest. So that explains that. I'm going to hop into a game, and we'll see you in a little bit. Okay, here we go. Let us find what we need to find. 1 second. Oop. That's quick. Maybe some blue-red action here. What you saying? It's got to be blue-red, right? You pick that, you're playing blue-red. That's got to be the rules. Otherwise, why? Okay. Rank 18. Red-green lands. Let's go. We're looking for some pilgrimages. What have we got here? This is a terrible hand. We don't want that many Traitorous Instincts. We can actually ramp really hard with this. I'm going to keep it. We don't have anything to ramp into, but we have lots of ramp, and that's the idea of this deck, right? To ramp up and then do stuff with it. Oh wow, okay. Let's get this bud down. Continue there. See, I was tempted to Awakening on turn 2 or something, and just get sort of 7 mana by turn 4 or something stupid. But we're just Visionary, because this will work a lot better once we have the Royal in play. He's doing a bit of stuff. Okay, that's your turn. Cool. Yeah, so I'm facing some sort of Bernie stuff. Wow. Okay, game. Calm down. Calm down, game. If it gives me another pilgrimage, I don't really know what I'm gonna do. Okay, gave me Nissa. Fine. I'm fine with that, because we can definitely get enough land to activate her, which is great. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Please bounce back to my hand. That'd be amazing. Nothing? Okay, cool. He's probably got lots of burner stuff. I gotta be super careful. I don't want to cast Nissa until... are you gonna counter that? Basically, I don't want to cast Nissa while he has mana up, because I'm gonna have a bad time. What are you doing? Draw a card. Okay. And then he's discarding, but he's still filtering, so what are you getting rid of? Oh, good. Right, so I've done that in my turn. Come on. Block animations and stuff take so long. This is even with the animations turned off. Alright. I'm worried he's gonna start just blowing stuff up. Is he Is he going to try and be entirely instant cast? Oh, that's intimidating. That's super intimidating. Please let me get this down. Please let me get this down. You're probably going to think, why would I care about that? Huh, okay, awesome. So you always want to get this down as early as possible. Right now, we have a clear board to go against, so yeah. But now this is down, he can't counter me playing lands, so... Sweet. And he didn't actually do anything with his mana last turn. It's pretty good. So now we're just going to Pilgrimage lots. We're going to Awakening. We're going to get loads of 2/2s. We're going to get Nissa up. It's going to be sweet. I'm saying all of this, and I'm sure he's just going to do something devious and mean that I have to show you this deck failing or something ridiculous. You going to do nothing? Okay. How many lands do we have here? We're going to have 6. Yeah, we're going to have 6 lands. You know what? I'm just going to double Pilgrimage. Because I'm going to end up with loads of 3/3s, 2/2s, even 3 2/2s. The second one is going to give me another 5. So you can see when you get your Pilgrimages and your Royals and stuff, this deck is just awesome because, see, right, that's all the forests out my deck now. That's all of them gone. So which means everything left in here is mountains. And it means I'm going to just be drawing much better. Because I'm more likely to hit something that isn't a land because they're already in my hand, right? What are you going to do, bud? Oh no, Fire Impulse. Please. If only I couldn't make more of those 2/2s. This card's really great. When I first started going through the set, I completely overlooked it, but it's so much fun. Because you just put lands down, and you it's great. So hopefully he spends a lot of his mana. See, I think I have a feeling he's just gonna burn. Well, I don't know. Maybe he'd burn this stuff. Maybe I'll attack first. Yeah, I'll attack first and try and get him to waste his stuff on like a Reclamation Sage or just something. Only one in the deck. These, of course. So I need to be thoughtful. He's likely to have artifact. Well, he has an artifact. Ah, yeah, he has an artifact. Just kill it. Yeah, sweet. Got there in the end, guys. Got there in the end. You done? Okay. So he's going to be pretty desperate to do something about this, I think. Is he gonna? Okay. Let's draw a card. So just gonna Nissa? I'm just gonna Nissa. Awesome. Okay, that worked out. Put another mountain down. Oh, now he's gonna burn Nissa. Ah, okay. I see your plan. Okay, anyway, we got another 2/2. That's fine. Put down another Visionary. Draw a card. Why not? Yeah. Ah, Evolutionary Leap. You're going to come in really, really handy. So we haven't drawn any of our really big creatures yet. I'm generating lots of small creatures. Evolutionary Leap. We can search for our big creatures. Sweet. But we're going for a big Animus. Actually, we don't have a lot of lands left. Have all our fetch lands, I suppose. We're going to fetch some mountains. What was that? Alright. Wait, what? Whenever the creature of an opponent... Alright, okay. So I need to kill that pretty quick. Right. Let us Evolutionary Leap. I really wish it hadn't paid for that with 2, whatever. And then let us attack. Attack. Just attack with everything? Yeah, let's just attack with everything. And he's burning one. So then he controls it. Then he blocks one. Ah. Honest didn't kill it. Block. You going block? What you going block? Yeah, fine. Maybe, yeah. Okay, sweet. He's gone. We win. Yay! Yeah, he's got two. He's got 2 cards. I think I'm overthinking this greatly. Put that down. Another one. Cast this for 6 because 7 because why not? Don't know what we'll hit. One land. 7 mana for a 2/2. Fuck yeah. Oh shit. Oh, I hate it when they concede and then you still lose. Ah, crap. Well, is that an all non-blue? Oh, right, okay, yeah, because it's the higher cost. Oh, you bastard! And I used all my mana, so I could. Ah, you got my evolutionary leap. Oh, this all got so drastically wrong. Until we got the Colossus. Boom. Let's get this. No, like that. So if it dies, which it inevitably will, get another 2/2. We'll draw a card. We've got some evolutionary leaping about. What we got here? Ooh. Nah. This is good. This is good. This is just fine. Come on, he's got 4 health. Come on. Eighth grade. Tap 2 on tap out. Oh, okay. I need to make an artifact deck. Yeah, it looks like a really fun little archetype. Ah, he's out of cards. Right, you bastard. Let's go. What have we got here? What have we got here? Oh, I can be all like, remove that. I don't really care about that. So he's going to block that. I can't get 1 damage up. Can I? Can I? Elvish Visionary, go! Tell me stuff. What we got? What we got? What we got? Boom! This huge thing. Go! Because it's massive and I want to demonstrate what happens. Stuff. Swear it's a 12-4. Look at that. Oh my god, it's even bigger now. Yeah. Fuck it. No, don't. Just kill stuff. Just attack. Just attack. But yeah, you see how this deck works out. When it works, you just end up with hilarious card advantage, a ridiculously massive board that you can sacrifice at any time to replace with, and that's just great. Come on, bud. What are you gonna do with your 1 health? You're gonna twin bolt something? What are you gonna twin bolt? Oh no, you don't, cause we have evolutionary leap. I'll pay for that, and then I'm gonna pay for it again. Look at that. Oh my god. Sweet. See? And he removes creature, and we just get it back. We just get more creatures. So this deck basically, when it gets rolling, your momentum is just huge. Obviously there's no guarantee that it'll get rolling, of course, but it works. It works a decent amount. It's a fun brew. I'll work on it more, and I'll show it again when, yeah, it's more refined. And I think about maybe adding a little splash of black into the mix there. We'll see. And with some horrible misplays, we still claim the victory, which is super sweet. Obviously, we got way too much ramp in there. We've had both Awakenings, 3 Pilgrimages. If we hadn't had the Royal, that would have been a disaster. But it was super sweet. That was super fun. And I will catch you guys in the next video.